We are got a Bully here. Bully, you got what a game!
Fantastic game. Apart from the couple of sloppy goals we gave away, that would have been perfect. But it was almost like the old schoolboy football, like you score, we'll score. So nice for Theo to actually do it as well. Giroud was unlucky not to have got one at the end. Good all-round performance apart from the defending.
You're a bit critical of Theo last week when I saw you up in Wigan, but today he was on it, weren't he?
He was definitely on it. He was making the runs, he was pulling the defenders all over the place to open the play up for those coming through from the midfield as well, which is the ideal sort of thing to do. Like if the ball isn't played to him, at least pull the defenders away so that somebody else can benefit, and that's what he needs to do, and today he definitely did everything right.
Only downside, like you said, was the defending. I thought a couple of those goals were very sloppy. Yeah,
the ball should have been cut out before the cross even came in. Just put the player out, left them overexposed at the back. There was two on Gibbsy all the time, and they've got to stop the cross coming in. Don't matter whether, when in doubt, put it out. Right. That's one of the first things you get taught when you start playing football. Right. Don't try and do all the fancy stuff that close to your goal. Just knock it out.
But we got to be really happy with that today. I mean, awesome performance.
Oh, absolutely awesome performance. Now we want to do that week in, week out between now and the end of the season, and there's no reason why we can't be up there. And if we do that in the Champions League, then there's no reason why we can't beat Bayern or beat anybody else.
Now I've got to ask you about, obviously, with some of the transfer, the players that have been linked with us in the transfer window. One of them, Demba Ba, was playing for them today. What did you think of him?
Well, he's a good player, but if he gets the service and that, he'll probably end up giving away a lot of free kicks because the way he was pulling and pushing our players about all over the place. Huntelaar, we know that's not going to happen now because he signed a 2-year extension. And the players are good enough here. It's their application and their attitude that is lacking sometimes.
And I just got to say to you one last thing. You made a suggestion last week, right? And a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people on YouTube have been saying, oh, you know what, they didn't even think of that. It came left field, and it's a brilliant suggestion. I just want you to tell us why you came up with that. You said put Koscielny in that defensive midfielder position. If we've got to explain that, because so many people was like commenting on that and saying, wow, I never thought of that. That could work.
It allows Vermaelen to then push out and cover Gibbsy if Gibbsy's caught upfield, and then Koscielny can then drop back in and cover Vermaelen. Also, if Mertesacker's getting caught for speed, he can then come round the back of him and cover if Sangar's caught up the field as well. So it gives Jack, Arteta and Cazorla a bit more freedom to roam around and pick out the passes, and not have to worry about having to get back so quickly because they know they've got Koscielny there to rely on.
A fan asked us to ask you if you still got that Robin Van Persie t-shirt.
Of course. He's still part of our history. It's the board that decided to sell him to our rivals because nobody else came in and offered the same sort of money that they had as a valuation. So basically it's the board that done all that. Robin only said the same as we've been saying for the last few years, that all we want is third place. If you look at what we've been doing, we're actually probably the most successful club because we've actually got what we set out to do each season. Now if we actually went out with the attitude to win the trophies, what could we do then? If that belief was there to go on, because we do it every season, third or fourth place, well, third mainly, so, and that's what we're setting out to do, so why not aim for those couple of places higher?